Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but I needed to post this because we went on a grand adventure. We put in at Lake Rosalie there, and we were going to go and try the creek from Lake Rosalie to Lake Tiger. We are in the mudboat, and we're going to check it out. So y'all just enjoy our little trip, and y'all can see some real Florida. Some people that want to go with us today. So we got Chuck and Ann in their little John boat with their 9.9, and Tammy and Jamie are with Gary and I in the mudboat. So this ought to be interesting. The wind's kicking up. You can't tell here, but once we get out on Lake Rosalie, you'll be able to see. It was a little sketchy, but anyway, y'all see that in just a minute. Anyway, we're going through the canal. We put in right off of Campback Road at Big Dog Outfitters. The boat ramp fee there is $5. We put in, and we're going out the access canal here that leads out into Lake Rosalie. Pretty cute, typical canal decorations there on that dock. But here we go, we're out on Lake Rosalie. Now remember, this is in December, and we are still in shorts and t-shirts, but the wind is really kicking up here on Lake Rosalie. Chuck's in the lead in his little 10-foot, maybe 12-foot John boat, and here we are carrying the four of us in our mudboat. It was a pretty good ride. Once we got out of the rain, not the rain, but once we got out of the wind, the waves weren't so bad, so y'all just check it out. This is at the entrance on the Lake Rosalie side, coming into this creek. It's pretty nice in here. It is beautiful. It is typical old Florida, untouched waterway here. And as you can see, it is flat. It's flat land, and you can imagine what this looks like whenever we get excessive rain, and this is probably just all underwater. I will tell you, as you're watching this video, there are some pretty close turns in here, and there are logs and trees lying up under the water there. So we had to take a couple of the what we call shortcuts, and actually we just cut the corners so we wouldn't have to be pulled up under the shrubbery there in the low hanging trees. We had a good ride in here. It is pretty. I would definitely probably not recommend taking an airboat at this time. There needs to be some cleanup in this creek. You might bend up your cage up in here. So if you're thinking about already thinking, hey, I might be able to take an airboat down this, I would probably not. That's just my preference. But see how the water is. We just had to cut through one of those cut throughs. We made the curve there. We didn't want to get up under the trees. But y'all can see some great old Florida the way it used to be, and it's hard to find that nowadays. Okay, so this is a cut that, you guessed it, we got stuck in. Gary had to work hard with the surface drive here. We finally did get unstuck, and
y'all want an adventure? We got one today.
Scary. Gary just about threw me out the back. We were trying to rock it back and forth and use the push pole to get out. And whenever we finally got unstuck, he just about threw me out the boat. It was funny it's funny now, but it was not funny at the time. Gary really thought he hurt me, but I survived. I just had a couple bruises on my hip where he threw me down in the back of the boat, but we all laughed it off, and of course, me being me, I didn't cry. I was tough. Okay, the next couple of frames here, just kind of showing off the work of the surface drive. a lot of people wonder, why did we get the surface drive instead of the long pole, or I'm not real sure what you call it. We got it more for duck hunting, not to be out there cutting trails or getting in places that we shouldn't be. We are older. We are above 50 years old, so the surface drive just worked out best for us. And so far, we've never gotten in an area where we were stuck to the point where we couldn't get out. So the surface drive works really well for us. Our boat is set up as the 18 long, 60 wide, with this 40 horse motor. It's the forward, neutral, and reverse, and it works out pretty good for us. Made it to Lake Tiger. We had a little lunch, and we thought we might make the loop that goes to Lake Tiger, take Tiger Creek into Kissimmee, and then back to Camp Mac, and then have somebody go get the trucks and trailers and bring them back to Camp Mac. But the wind was kicking up pretty good, so we're headed back. We're retracking our steps, and we're headed back to Lake Rosalie. We figured out the current was flowing towards Tiger and made it a little bit difficult to steer. Coming back, we decided we were going to give it all, give it some gas, and ride. And it actually worked out a lot better for us. As you can see here, we are just tearing through these cattails and really having a great time. Like I said, we enjoy this little mud boat. The Godevil has not let us down. We loaded it up, took it on an adventure, and look at us, we're having a good time. And right here at the mouth of the creek, on Lake Rosalie, old Paw took his grandyoungins on a little fishing trip. I thought that was sweet. I'm glad to see that there are grandparents that are still stepping up and taking their kids out to enjoy our natural given right, just to go out and go fishing and have a good time and make some memories. And that's what this channel is all about. We want to go out, have a good time, make some memories, go on some adventures, stuff that we can sit back, laugh, and enjoy about whenever we're too damn old to get out there and do it.